Good morning, Standard 5 students. Today we will start forms of energy in lesson 11, force and energy science. So let us see about the different forms of energy in this video. So first we will see about the energy. What is energy? So let us see what is energy. Energy is the ability to do work. So any work we can do with the help of energy. If you don't have energy, we cannot do any work. So it is the ability, how much energy you will have, that much amount of work you can do. So this is the energy. We need energy to run vehicles. Without energy, vehicles cannot run. Without heat energy, we cannot cook food. With light up our homes, without light energy, we cannot light up our homes. And to work on the computers also, we need electricity. So all these energy is needed to do any work. We also need energy to do physical and mental tasks like walking, playing and studying. So our daily activities are also done with the help of energy, that we eat food and we get energy from the food to do the various activities of daily life. And if you are doing mental activity, then also it is using energy from the food that we get. So let us discuss about the different forms of energy. Forms of energy. Energy can be found in many things and in many forms. So all the energy are not same, they are different from each other and they have different forms. Like first we will discuss about the mechanical energy. This energy is the energy of an object due to its motion or position. It can be either kinetic or potential. That means mechanical energy can be possessed by an object when it is in rest stationary condition or it is in moving condition. That means it is in motion. So let us discuss about the both forms of mechanical energy. So mechanical energy is the energy possessed by a body due to both motion and position. So you can see in this picture also. Now next we will see about the two types of mechanical energy, that is potential energy and kinetic energy. Potential energy is the energy possessed by an object due to its position is called potential energy. That means when the body takes a position, now it is in rest position, then it is stationary, then it is called potential energy. And kinetic energy is the of a body due to its motion. When the body starts moving, then it possesses kinetic energy. All the moving object possesses kinetic energy, and this energy can be transformed to other objects. A stationary car has potential energy. When car is standing at a place, then it has potential energy, but when it starts moving, then it possesses kinetic energy. So any body, any object that starts moving, that moves, is possessing kinetic energy. An object which moves faster has more kinetic energy than an object which is moving slower. So when a car moves in very fast speed, then it has more kinetic energy than when the car is moving slowly. So it is kinetic energy. Now potential energy, you can see all the person in this picture is in the rest position. So they all possesses kinetic energy. The energy of a body at rest is potential energy. So all of them possesses potential energy because they are all in the rest position. Now kinetic energy. So you can see in this picture, the children are playing with the ball. So they are in the motion. Now when they are playing, they are in the motion. So they possesses kinetic energy. Now next we will see about the another form of energy, that is solar energy. Solar energy is very important source of energy, sun. So we get the energy from the sun, and that energy is known as solar energy. The sun gives us heat and light energy. So we can get heat and light both from the sun. This energy is used to produce electricity and for heating purpose also. It is non-polluting and very important source of energy, as green plants use solar energy to make food. No? So solar energy we are getting from the sun. It is used to for producing electricity also and for heating purpose. It is non-polluting because it is natural and it does not pollute the environment. It is environment friendly, and it is very important because all the living things depend on this energy indirectly, because the plants make food with the help of this solar energy only, and we are getting the food from the plants. Now next we will see about the different uses. Now you can see how the solar panels are placed in the sunlight, and after that we can use these solar panels for producing our electricity, for light and many other purposes. So light energy you can see from the sun. Energy from the sun is called solar energy. Plants use solar energy for photosynthesis. They prepare food in the photosynthesis. Now solar energy diagram you can see, we can say collect the energy in the solar panels, and from the solar panels you can light the bulb also. So this is the use of solar energy. Many different uses of solar energy nowadays we have discovered. Now another form of energy is heat energy. It is also a very important source of energy. We use it for a lot of things like heating our homes, cooking food, and without it we cannot cook our food. Most of the heat energy we use comes from burning of fuels like coal, kerosene and petrol. Most of the energy we are getting burning the fuels. Fuels give us heat energy and light energy both. Now you can see in this picture, the wood is also a fuel that gives us heat and light, and you can see various uses for cooking food of this heat energy. Now another form of energy is chemical energy. Energy is released when two chemicals react. This energy is known as chemical energy. And for example, the glucose, sugar in our blood, releases chemical energy when it reacts with oxygen. Our body uses this energy to do work. So when we eat, our food is digested into very simple substance, that is glucose, and without adding oxygen in the glucose we cannot get energy. So when oxygen combines with the glucose we get the chemical energy, and that chemical energy only we use to do different types of daily activities in our life. Now wind energy, it is also a very non-polluting, environment friendly, because it is also natural energy and we get from the wind. It is clean and endless source of energy. Till the wind and sun is there we can get sun and wind energy. Windmills of wind turbines are set up to collect kinetic energy of the wind to produce electricity. The speed of the wind, the kinetic energy from the wind is used to run the windmills, and windmills are connected to the many mills and turbines to produce electricity. You can see wind energy, we can fly kites also with the help of wind energy only. Now hydropower or water energy, we can get energy from the kinetic energy of the water also. Water energy uses water to rotate blades of a turbine and change kinetic energy of water into electricity. In hydropower station, we get energy from the water to rotate the turbine, and from that turbine the generator is connected which produce electricity. So we can use the water energy to produce electricity also. The source of moving water can be river or steep waterfall. No? We can take the kinetic energy from the river or from the steep waterfall also, and it is also a clean source of energy because it does not pollute the environment. You can see how much great speed the water can have. In this picture also you can see the speed of water. In this also we can make dams, and from the dams the water is left, then it has so much kinetic energy. It can turn the turbine. You can see in hydroelectric dam, this hydroelectric dam gives water to run the turbine. You can see in this picture, you can run the turbine, and after this turbine is run by the kinetic energy of the water, and the generator it is connected. After that, from the generator long distance power lines are there, and the powerhouse is also there in which the hydroelectric electricity is produced. Now let us see about the other energy, that is sound energy. So vibrations transmitted through a solid, liquid or gas produces sound energy. Whenever there is a vibration, it produces sound energy. Sound is produced when a force causes an object to vibrate. Some sources of sound energy are music systems, musical instruments and radios. They produces vibration in the air, and that air vibration causes sound energy. You can see from the radio we get sound energy. A radio works with electrical energy. Sound energy is produced when an object vibrates and disturbs the air particles. When air particles near it is disturbed by the vibration, then it produces sound. In radio also you can see the example of sound energy. Vibration, the string of guitar, string of guitar also, when we vibrate this string of guitar, it also produces sound because it also disturbs the air particles. All the musical instruments, the vibration of all the musical instruments produces sound energy because all of this vibration disturbs the particles, air particles. Now light energy. Light is a form of energy which makes things visible to us. Now without light energy we cannot see anything. So it is very important source of energy for the visibility of our eyes. Light energy from the sun is needed by the plants to make food, and it is also important for the plant to make food. Some other sources of light energy are fire, candles, electrical lights and torches which we use in our daily lives. It is also very useful for us. You can see a bulb. Without the bulb, we cannot think about our life nowadays. After that, you can see many different light energy from the, you can see this light energy also. And you can see the sun, the light bulb, the torches and all these are light energy. So, the light energy is radiant energy, no, that contains light. You can see light energy can travel through space also where sound cannot. Sound cannot reach, but light can reach. The different kinds of light waves are part of the electromagnetic spectrum. Light can be absorbed, reflected and refracted. This is the light energy. Thank you students. In this video, this much only. We will meet in the next class for the next topic. Thank you all.